The technique for contacting the higher self. For easy reference, the basic steps of entering a meditative state and making contact with the higher self can be condensed as follows. 1. Before we begin, we should focus on our purpose in meditation, to contact the life of our higher self so as to be nourished by its strength, wisdom, and love. 2. We should then relax the body and the personality to release excess tension and become comfortable. 3. Concentration is achieved by focusing our attention on the goals and themes we intend to pursue. These should fill our interest. 4. We identify with the higher self by thinking about the ideas in the drill and detachment, realizing that we are something greater than the aspects of the personality. We are an agent of the higher self. 5. We attune to the love, wisdom, and power of the higher self by loving its strength, goodwill, and intelligence, and being thankful for its intimate involvement in our life. We look for some degree of its infinite benevolent power embracing us and moving through us. A drill in detachment. I have a physical body, but I am something greater than the physical body. The body is important to me. It allows me to act in the physical world and be productive. The body can be tired or rested, sick or healthy, but I am able to observe these changes in the physical body and even direct them. My higher self, the real me, is greater than the conditions of the physical body. It is the source of vitality within me. I have emotions, but I am greater than my feelings and emotions. The emotions are important to me. They help me express goodwill and interact with others. They can be sad or happy, selfish or cooperative, but I am able to observe these changes in my emotions and discipline them. My higher self, the real me, is greater than the state of my emotions. It is the source of love and benevolence within me. I have a mind, but I am something greater than my thoughts and memories. The mind is important to me. It enables me to make sense of life and express my talent and wisdom. My thoughts are sometimes destructive, sometimes constructive, but I am able to observe the changes in my thoughts and guide them. My higher self, the real me, is greater than my thoughts. It is the source of wisdom and intelligence within me. I have a personal will, but am something greater than this will. The will is important to me. It gives me motivation and intention. My intentions are sometimes defensive, sometimes purposeful, but I am able to observe the changes in my will and use the will wisely. My higher self, the real me, is stronger than my personal will. It is the source of divine intention within me, and thus the true source of my personal authority. My life also brings me many experiences which allow me to learn and grow and serve. Sometimes I overreact to my experiences and let them control me. At other times I control them. But I am able to observe these experiences, see their value, and use them profitably. My higher self, the real me, is greater than my experiences. Who am I? I am not my body, nor my emotions, my mind, my personal will, or my experiences, although I do have these things, and they are valuable. I am the higher self, a center of pure love, wisdom, and power. This is my true identity. This step is called attunement. Attunement is very simple. I magnetize myself to the strength of the higher self by loving its power and authority. I trust in its capacity to support me and guide me, healing my weaknesses and enriching me with strength. I am not afraid of this strength, because fear interrupts the expression of love. Rather, I am grateful for it and reverent toward it. I magnetize myself to the goodwill of the higher self by loving its benevolence and affection. I rejoice in its capacity to care for me, teach me, and enlighten me. I am careful not to feel unworthy of this love, for that would diminish my receptivity. Rather, I sense the loving response of the higher self and increase my devotion to it. I magnetize myself to the wisdom of the higher self by loving its intelligence and knowledge. I celebrate the vast resources of understanding it has and the capacity of my own talents, skills, and comprehension to grow in the loving aura of the wisdom of the higher self. As I continue with this attunement, I begin to experience that there is something there, loving me in return. There truly does exist a great benevolent intelligence within me, embracing me, helping me. It nourishes my ideals and plans and heals my weaknesses and flaws.